Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Focus 12, where we talk to people who are changing the world in a maximum of 12 minutes and three questions. My name is Raul. I am the president of the Gandhi Mandela Foundation in Spain, and my passion is to build a better world. Today, I'm truly pleased to welcome Alina from Turkey. Thank you for joining us on Focus 12.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me to be on this platform.
My first question is, who are you from professional point of view, and what do you do to improve your community?
So, I'm the founder of two non-profit organizations, and one of them is working in my home country, Pakistan, and the other one is working in Turkey. And I'm currently living in Turkey as a student, so I started my organization over here as well. And when I moved here 7 years ago, and apart from that, I'm a public speaker. I speak about humanity. I speak about human rights. I speak about youth empowerment because I believe that the youth of today has the power to change tomorrow. The youth should be the one who should step up and try to spread the message of peace throughout the world.
Okay. My second question is, why do you think it's important in this increasingly fragmented global environment to remember the legacy of Gandhi and Mandela?
I think that it is very important to have an idol whom you can literally see that these were people who were just not throwing words, they were actually working towards peace. And what we learned from these two personalities, from Gandhi and Mandela, is that they were not just talking about the particular ethnic or religious groups they belonged to, they were talking about everything and they were putting in efforts for everyone. And the kind of vision that they had, that is something that we really need for our people today, regardless of which country, which continent, which religion they're coming from, which should be instilled in them. Because unfortunately, people in the world are not coexisting with each other. Everybody just wants to live in their own community and not think beyond it. There is so much violence, there is so much extremism, there is so much hate among people, which I don't think is correct. You should always be able to differentiate politics and humanity, because I, being a student of political science of international relations, I have realized this thing that politics and human rights are two different things. It's idealism versus realism, and there should be people who should form stronger communities and a stronger body, not just to create an impact within their communities but also beyond. If I want to be a peace advocate, if I want to work for human rights, that first of all I should start from my own home, and then I should try to make it a local level work, then national level, and then international level. And I think that it was very important for like an organization like Gandhi Mandela Foundation to raise its voice and spread its message, to show people that the efforts were also going on years ago, decades ago, centuries ago. But now it's our time to take the responsibility and also implement what was being taught by such personalities to us from like so many years.
I agree with you. I agree with you. My last question is, what advice would you give to young people to build a better world?
So, my advice to the young people would always be to form a stronger community. And when I say community, I'm not just talking about a community again, which is based on which country you're coming from. A community of global change makers who come together, who talk about peace, who the torch bearers, showing the world that the times that we are living in, we need to get beyond the kind of intolerance that we're seeing among people. And I think that I always say this thing, even in all of my speeches, I would keep repeating this thing, or whenever I meet a youth advocate or somebody, if he's coming to me for an advice, I always say that the youth today, they have a lot of power. If you see today, like the technology, the advancements, the use of social media, we can use it in a much better way than we're doing it right now, you know because if I want to build a better world, I cannot always expect to see change from other people. I cannot always expect that one particular leader is going to come and bring change. He's not going to come with a magic word, but I believe that the change that we seek, it comes from within us. If I want to do something good, I would try to implement it on my own, and I would try to teach people around me to do the same things. And for that, only words are not enough. You need to create an impact. You need to set examples. You need to show that there should be awareness and there should be words, but there should also be work, which is actually making lives of other people better. And since all of us come from different parts of the world, from different countries, from different regions, we see that different communities are facing not the same problems. When I work in Pakistan through my organization, I work on different issues. I work for women hygiene, I work for the rights of transgender people, I talk about religious minorities, I talk about mental health awareness for the people living in slums. But when I'm living in Turkey, these things are not needed. There are some other kind of issues that I have to work on. So when people from all over the world come together, they share their experiences, they share their ideas, and that's something that makes us learn as well. If I'm talking to change makers, I learn from their work and they're learning from my work. So I'm not just being at a table doing nothing. I'm actually learning, going back home and implementing the same things over there. And I believe that if one person is able to create like a positive impact in even one life, that is going to matter a lot. Imagine we live in a world where one person who has all the privileges, who has all the awareness, knows this thing that there are people who are not so blessed, and we should be the one who need to step up. We should be, the people who should join hands and try to work for them to make a better world for them, because people are suffering so much, but they've not done anything that they deserve to live like that. So the ones in power, the ones who have those privileges, those educations, those facilities, they should start working on it. In today's world where we see such a huge population, imagine even if one person is doing something to change the life of an underprivileged person. Imagine the impact that it can create. So that is my message to the youth, to form a very strong community and to know that we are privileged, but it's our responsibility to give back to the society, to give back to the world, to give back to the underprivileged community.